YouTube, what's going on? She got Professor Smell Good, and we back. This has been great today, man. My top seller for today. How's it going, sir? All right, please sound us pretty real quick. Take 1 second. All right, top seller for the day. Boss up for the man. They're going crazy over there, right there. Top seller for the women today. I think it's between Candy Kisses for You and Sexy and Lavender. It's between those two. All right, but what I really wanted to touch up on today is today's topic is reform yourself. Reform yourself, okay? Reform yourself. And I'm talking specifically to a certain type of person, okay? When I mean reform yourself, I'm not talking about somebody that already is has a good base. As far as what I mean is good mannerisms, good character, honest, trustworthy. All of these things, whether you believe it or not, they are the essence of business, okay? You can have the best product in the world, but if you have a nasty attitude, nobody's going to buy it from you. You can have the best product in the world, but if you are known to be a person that's not trustworthy, nobody's going to buy anything from you. As a matter of fact, that word is actually eventually going to spread, and you're going to find that you will have so many clientels that will purchase from you every month, and you will see they will cut down 25% every month, and you're like, wow, what happened to all of the customers that would normally buy from me? Well, you got to understand that you are the sales pitch before the product is a sales pitch. You sell yourself, because before somebody buy anything, first and foremost, they have to see something about you that will actually make them inclined towards purchasing from you. Now, so I'm pretty sure you got the point. So for anybody that you know to have good manners, good character, good customer service, honest, right? You don't need to really reform yourself. All you really need to do is just sharpen your pencil. You know, you just sharpen your, like a pencil that's already sharp. Just sharpen it up a little bit so you can be sharper, so you can give a more precise and more accurate right. Okay? As far as people that are not trustworthy, who are not honest, who don't have good customer service, who have poor mannerisms, then I'm talking specifically to you. You need to reform yourself. Because in order for you to excel in business, you have to have good customer service. I mean, it's really is no way to get around it. If that becomes the case, and Jay-Z said in one of his songs, I remember back in the day when I used to listen to Jay-Z a lot, Jay-Z said in one of his songs, he said, no matter where you are, no matter where you are who you are, homie. How you doing? Free time for you real quick? Something new too. After that? All right. He said, no matter where you are who you are, homie. No matter where you are who you are. What does it mean? If you're a person, if you're a crook, you can go anywhere. You can be a crook, and you can be from down south, and you can have the so-called Southern hospitality, and there is such thing as Southern hospitality, but doesn't mean that every single person you come in contact with down south is going to have that Southern hospitality. You're going to have some people from the south that are crooks, okay? So if you go to the East Coast, if you from down south and you're a crook, you're going to go up north, you're going to be a crook too. You're going to go East Coast, you're going to move to the East Coast or visit East Coast, and you're still going to be a crook. No matter where you are who you are. You see? You can only fake it, and you can only pretend for so long. Okay? If you're not an honest person, that stuff will stuck. Alright? So the best thing to do is honestly dig deep down within yourself and say, you know what, I have this flaw. Alright, have a good one. I have this flaw. Let me actually reform myself. Let me try to make it better. Okay? And that right there is just that's just a real adult. That just, what's the word I'm trying to use? I don't know if it's self-evaluating. Self-evaluation 101. You just evaluating yourself 101. You looking in the mirror and you say, you know what, I have this, I have this, I have this. What happens when we was in high school back in the day? Reached a point where, hormones started kicking in, and because of that, you start to have a nice amount of acne in your face. What's the first step of actually getting the acne out your face? You looking in the mirror and say, you know what? I have a pimple here, here, here. I have a dark spot here, here, and here. How you doing? All right. I have blemishes here, here, and here. First, before you actually, the step that it takes before you get the agony out your face is for you to acknowledge that you actually have some physical defects in your face. Once you get past that point, and then the black soap comes along, and then the shea butter comes along, right? And then the repetition of using these products comes along. But before that, if you don't see nothing wrong with what you do, then you're never going to change. And it's best that a person that has that type of mentality don't get into business. Just work a 9 to 5, man. Just continue to work a 9 to 5. I'm not trying to discourage nobody, but I'm just calling an ace ace and I'm calling a spade a spade. If that's you, if you are that type of person, then there's no need to get into business because you're going to do more harm than good. Okay, your business is going to be shut down within no time. Okay, I've been in business 10 years now. 10 years. Okay. You know, so, and also at the same time, I want you also to keep something in mind. If you're an untrustworthy person, if you're a thief, because my mom always told me if somebody will lie to you, they'll steal to you. If somebody will lie to you, they will steal from you. So if you steal from somebody, you know, if your customers leave something around, let's say, for example, customers right here. And I got customers right now that were actually vouchers. Hey, how you doing? I'll see you again.
See you next time.
All right. I got customers that were actually voucher for me, right? Where I have been right here and the customer, you know what I'm saying, they would be, you know, buy a certain fragrance and they pull out their money and they would drop a $20 or $50 or $100 bill and they don't even know, but I saw it and right away I wouldn't even hesitate. I don't hesitate because if you hesitate, they question your honesty. Why do you need to hesitate? Why you got to think about it? You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Reform yourself. So as soon as the moment I see them drop it, I say, excuse me, miss, you dropped $5. You dropped $100. You dropped $50. Okay? Right, just like that. No hesitation. And so what happens is customers pick up on stuff like that. You know, they go out there, they purchase a fragrance, and they, you know, they go and they sit down in their car and they drive in their car home and they say, wow, man, you know, that's